One of my viewers asked me if I would watch this video. It's called Norway, Perfect or Overrated, Urban Planning, Culture and Hidden Flaws. And yeah, thought that seemed like an interesting title to learn a bit more about Norway. From what I've seen, learning about the Norwegian economy, life in Norway and so on, it does seem pretty perfect. Interested to see what this is all about. Tell me what you think. Let's enjoy.
How to really Norway up your blowhard country. Ah, Norway, the land of tunnels, midnight sun, crazy northerners, weird Eurovision songs, and sigh, impeccable infrastructure. Let's
see, when you say like crazy northerners, is there any like differences in the reputation of people like from the north of Norway or from different regions? Do you have any stereotypes or anything like that? Is that a fair one, or is that just for fun?
Barnetoga our way down to Karl Johan's Gata and up Norway. Firstly, let's get this out of the way. Norway thinks it's so cool with its 50 years of paid parental leave and 20,000 dialects, but there's more to Norway than subsidized babies and language smorgasbords.
A smorgasbord?
First up, transportation. Norway's railways are so efficient that travelling between Oslo and Bergen takes only 7 hours. That's 7 hours of uninterrupted binge watching of Norwegian Taskmaster on Netflix. And don't get me started on Norway's urban planning. Cities like Oslo and Bergen give off main character energy with this thing called friluftslivs, a concept that encourages outdoor living. Parks, bike lanes and pedestrian zones are everywhere. It's as if they want people to be healthy and happy. Oh, and hygge.
Yeah, that one is, well, that's what I've learned about Norway, is how well designed it is, the infrastructure, but to be so focused on just allowing people to enjoy their life, that's just such a good thing and something most countries just don't care about. Like, is that like a conscious decision from the government? Like, we want to keep our people happy, that's why we design the places like that. Is it, yeah, how does that work its way into the culture so strongly?
And happy. Oh, and hygge or hygge, whatever that is. Why is there even a word for being super lazy in super nice stressless chairs? Wait, or is that kus?
Scandinavian.
And why does your map look like a ladle or a triggered gyrodos? Wait, gyrodos is always pressed, isn't he? And the jagged Norwegian coastline and gaunt north clearly mirrors gyrodos' sinuous structure. Shout out to the people in Tromsø who put J's in their ickers. Then there's the obsession with sustainability. Norway's architecture and urban planning are all about bærekraft, that they even make skyscrapers out of wood.
What is bærekraft? There's some like Norwegian words here that I've not heard before. I've heard hygge before because I know that's quite common in all of Scandinavia and Nordic countries. That's something I really like, just being able to just relax and be comfortable, be cozy. These other ones I haven't heard of before. Obviously I'm guessing this is something to do with the architecture here, as he mentioned, but is that really a wooden building? I've never seen that before. It looks beautiful there, but
everything in Norway is efficient this and energy renewable that and Nordmarka this and minst selga som hakkemerk. It's like they're trying to save the planet or something.
Where to save the planet?
Oh, and the culture? Bergen is considered the street art capital of Norway, but not much can be said about their loud dialect. What's that slogan again? Bergen ut av Norge? Must be Stavanger shouting all that. And the Norwegian language is so straightforward. Fart is speed and smell is crash. Interesting. So, if you fart, you smell? Can't see anything wrong with that logic. Oh, and the best place to learn Norwegian is clearly Duolingo. As if all this awesome sauce and lutefisk wasn't enough, Norway has the nerve to actually care about its citizens by not imprisoning minors until they're 15, and first deny a fracking penguin, have a high human development index, and actually have a democracy ranking of 9.81. Try harder, New Zealand and Afghanistan. You might think Norway's doing everything right. They have.
Seems
they
like
invented the aerosol can and possibly invented the Northern Lights. The history is a little blurry. Norway has made education free, including university. They have over $1.4 trillion in their piggy bank, so much money that Norway could literally buy Sweden and still have enough change for an electric cruise ship. Oh, and I think they're building a floating tunnel somewhere, just casually redefining next level. And if you...
Is that true? A floating tunnel?
building a floating tunnel somewhere, just casually redefining next level. And if you're here for
Tell me more about that, if that's actually true. I mean, I've seen a lot of great engineering in Norway, with roads and bridges and so on, so that wouldn't actually surprise me.
pop culture, forget aha, it's all about Loverboy. I mean Undergrund, and yeah, Kygo and Aurora are cool or whatever, but let's be real, that's just background noise for your influencer vlog. This is the real Norwegian music you blast in your Tesla while pretending to save the planet. And for sport, you can literally catch the Oslo T-Bana metro to a toboggan run, then catch the train back up. They must be too lazy to walk up hills or something, because they also invented a bicycle elevator. And if you still don't think that Norway has a problem like a drinking problem showing us all up, what about this? You can walk wherever you want. It's the law. Norwegians also don't talk to strangers, so non-verbal autists will love this, and if you try to start a random conversation with a Norwegian, they'll just hit you with side-eye energy. Remember, you need naked statues in every city and town plaza so you can really size up your junk against the Norwegian expectation. And if you think Australia has deadly animals like the cassowary, crocodile, cheetah thingy, check out Norway's deadly animals, this cute little Wolverine, and the word for teddy bear in Norwegian is so adorable and cert, Bumsa. I'm absolutely soft launching into a puddle right now. And if you like roundabouts, you're in the right country. Norway puts them underground. And don't forget that Norway is haram. And hell, don't go there, it's not worth it. And if you're homeless and need a bed for the night or year, Norway has top tier prisons. The prisons even have PlayStation 6s and drum sessions. Problem is, apparently everyone there is Polish. Well, that's at least what Jakub from Guru told me. And if you want to name
What is that, Jakob? What is that? Are they more like right wing or something from Grorud? Do they have more conservative views or something? Tell me more about that. So this is some sort of football club in Grorud.
And if you want to name your baby in Norway, the most popular boy's name in Oslo is Mohammed. And for girls, it's Nora. Do you know a Mohammed and Nora? Perhaps they're besties. And if you're into giving your baby a vintage namesake, why not try Odd, Ingolf, Stinker, or Rua? I so want my firstborn to be Odd Stinker Rua. But seriously, my favourite Norse name is Øyvind. And did you know that Norwegians love pizza, but love tacos even more? Forget about fish on a Friday for Jesus, it's tacos on a Friday for Thor. And you know in Australia how you often see dead roos on the side of the road on your way down to Canberra? Well, in Norway, it's dead reindeer along the way to Bordeaux. I will never unsee the reindeer brains smattered all over the trees on a train ride. Oh, and speaking of food,
have you ever seen that before? I'm guessing that must be quite common. Did that say there was over 100 or something like that? More than 100 reindeer killed by a freight train, just by one train? By freight train? It was a bloodbath. Oh my god, that sounds grim. But yeah, have you ever seen a dead reindeer, man? That must be quite sad.
Norway gave salmon sushi to Japan. Cool, hey?
You're a monster!
And finally, here are some things Norway gave the world that they can clearly take back. Slow TV. No one wants to watch 12 hours of a boat going up a canal. Boo, NRK and SBS. Why has that even been on Australian TV? They can take their retirees from clogging up the streets of Portugal back as well. And you can have Roald Dahl back. Apparently he's evil now. No idea what he did, but yeah, he's yours now. And telemark skiing? Not a thing. Have it back. Look at this. Norway also invented the child's ombudsman. Wait, the word ombudsman is Norwegian? And finally, before I roast another country, don't forget that Norway is truly beautiful and shits all over every other country on the planet, except maybe Tonga. I've got no beef with them. The world could really learn a thing or two from the Norwegian people and how chill they are and how they invest their money and how they protect their citizens and how they taught the world what the fox says.
Okay, man, that's awesome. Yeah, again, that kind of just reinforces how good Norway is. Like, when you see it all put together so quickly there as well, all these like things that just make life in Norway so enjoyable and so good compared to like other countries who don't have all of them, but maybe some countries don't even have any things like that. Super good. Tell me if you're from Norway. Do you feel Do you feel proud to have all of this? Do you take it for granted, or do you just really appreciate it? Tell me what you think about this one. Thanks.